matter.
Hi, everyone, and I want to welcome you back to Love Noise. I'm leading this starship tonight since Bubba has some stuff going on, but I want to welcome our guest to the show, King Irving Middleton Jr. I actually got the pleasure of seeing him perform in Detroit at the award ceremony. He is a very talented singer, but before we bring him up, we're going to bring up my co-host of the night, Brad Stewart.
What's going on, everybody?
Brad, how are you tonight?
Doing well. Yeah, it's another beautiful week in the music industry. So a lot of things to talk about, a lot happening right now.
Oh, absolutely. And without further ado, let's introduce the man of the hour himself, King Irving Middleton Jr.
Hello. Peace and blessings. How is everybody doing? Hello. Hi. What's up?
Good to see you again, King. I know we met briefly here in Nashville at the showcase that
Yes.
The Scene Projects did, and very good to see you again.
It's great to see y'all again too.
Yeah, it's be nice to kind of circle back and see how things have been going for you since then.
Yeah, I got to see him, like I said in the little intro, in Detroit, and man, he has some vocal range. Yeah, he's very talented. I told him that as soon as he come off the stage.
Yep.
And I'm still doing it. Matter of fact, on the 16th, I'll be in Mississippi with Hustle Hard Entertainment performing out there in Jackson, Mississippi. Matter of fact, so catch me out there. Me and my wife both. We're going to be there. So
Nice.
We're still climbing the musical ladder.
And that's all you can do. One rung at a time.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know it or not, but that's where I'm from.
Jackson, Mississippi?
Yep.
Well, we're coming to your town.
Where are you guys playing?
It's what's it called? I've got it written down somewhere, but I know it's in Jackson, Mississippi. Something convention center. Yeah. So it's a convention center. I know that.
Okay.
I forget the name of it off the top of my head, but
okay. Yeah, there's only one that's pretty much there.
okay.
It's changed names since I was there, but I forgot what it's called now. But yeah, I know where you're going for sure.
Yep.
Okay. Very nice.
Yep.
Well, you'll have to tell us a little bit more about what's going on with that and what brings you down there and all that good stuff. Really, did you have any other questions that you wanted to ask or any insights before we get rolling here?
No, we're just gonna let this go. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself, though?
Well, once again, I am King Irving Middleton Jr. I am the autistically awesome bipolar bandit because I do want to pursue comedy as well. Because I am autistic, I am bipolar, I am a veteran, I am disabled, I am schizophrenic, and I do have seizures. And that is, I introduce myself as that all the time, all of my life, everywhere, because everybody always talks about authenticity. I don't have an option of hiding or not being upfront about who I am. And the older I got, the more I used to actually not tell people, because I had a lot of people saying, stop telling all your business, stop telling people that. Well, my brain's not wired to not do that. So I made it a part of my brand. I am King Irving Middleton Jr. This is who I am. This is what it is. So everything, all the jumping around, all that, that is me. I'm autistically awesome. I come from trauma and I turn trauma into triumph. All of my music is my passion, my pain. Everything about me is, you want to know about me? Listen to my music. Everything. I don't hide it. I don't sugarcoat it. It's every single song. I've lived it. I am it. It is it. That is me all the way around. I love what I do. I'm a family man. I've got 2 daughters. My wife, the goddess Sheena, also an artist on all platforms. Y'all look her up. We were in Detroit. We did my song Under the Mistletoe Moon. So that's where I brought her. But she's on her own platform now. So yeah, I am, and I'll be in Mississippi. Me and her both will be in Mississippi on May 16th, courtesy of Hustle Hard Entertainment, in Jackson, Mississippi, at 8 o'clock. I forget where. So that's the short version of me. You want to know more? You can find me on all platforms. Facebook under my name, King Urban Middleton Jr. You can grab both of my books, because I am a published author of poetry. The Uncontrollable Control, the book, on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. Also, The Enduring Rejuvenation of the Soul, which is on lulu.com. Basically, you can Google me. If you Google Urban Middleton Jr., you'll find everything you need to know about me, the good, the bad, the ugly, from all the way back from when I made it to American Idol, to when I was in jail, to everything about me. You'll find it.
Very nice. Yes, I was just looking up it's the Jackson Convention Complex, I think is the name of it. So
there it is.
It used to have sponsorship names, but I guess the city may have just taken it over at this time. But well, tell us about the Heart Entertainment Company. What's that all about?
Hustle Hard Entertainment. Yeah. It was somebody on Facebook. They were doing their thing, promoting their entertainment. It's an entertainment platform. And me and my wife, we jumped on. They were looking for artists to perform, and this was a couple of months ago, and they picked us, so we're jumping in. It's Hustle Hard Entertainment, and that's pretty much what I know, is that they're entertainment. We're artists. But you can find them on Facebook. Renya, RENJAH. She's on Facebook. You can find her on my Facebook, but look up Hustle Hard Entertainment. Go to where I've got, because it's on my Facebook as well. But yeah, we're part of Hustle Hard Entertainment. They're bringing us out, and they're doing it big, and they've got some other artists they're bringing out too. So we're going to be there chopping it up with them and doing some big things. Never been there, never been to Mississippi, never met them face to face. This will be the first time. So, and look forward to enjoying it. So yeah, shout out to Hustle Hard Entertainment for bringing us out there.
Nice. Very cool. I'll have to check them out. That's not one I'm familiar with. I feel like I know everybody in Jackson, Mississippi. I probably do know who they are. I just don't know the name of the company. So
yeah,
pretty small town for the most part. Everybody knows everybody's business around there. So
okay.
But yeah, very cool. Well, yeah, we're looking forward to seeing your progression, and definitely looking forward to hearing your songs and everything tonight here on the pod. And is there anything that you want to kind of tell everybody else about your upcoming project or where you are with your career?
Oh man, I've got it doesn't stop. I don't stop writing. I'm still writing. I'm still putting songs out. I'm still writing. Yeah, I'm turning my songs now into, I've also got books. One in particular, I've written a novel. I haven't put it out yet. I've also written a screenplay. I haven't put it out yet. All of my songs I want to turn into movies and series and all of my music, I want it to be the platform for everything else. Still climbing. And my objective is to never stop. I'm always going to take flight. I'm going to continue. But I'm taking on another project. I'm a licensed massage therapist too, also because for every artist out there that knows, money's not big yet. Trying to get there, but until then, still grinding. But still writing. I will never stop writing. I write my life. I write. If I just wrote my sister a song. Cool. That is my way of thanking people, of giving back to people. I bless them with a song. Because most people, they think about money or give me something. Well, I give of myself. This is something you can take with you and have forever. My wife just had a birthday. I made her own birthday song. Forever. It's timeless,
Yeah.
And that's something I can relate to because I eventually had ventured into the songwriting here lately. And I don't sing it. I'm not a singer by any means. But I wrote my mom one for Mother's Day. So I kind of feel the same way. I have people in my life that has impacted me. So for that, I wholeheartedly understand because, everybody can go out and buy you a dozen roses.
Oh, yeah.
Or buy you a gift from the store. But how many people can say, you know what? They cared enough to write a song about me or for me.
Yeah, from the heart.
Exactly. And, sometimes I know, like with me, my wording is horrible. I'm a country boy from the middle of Missouri. Words aren't my strong suit sometimes. So for me, I can express myself through my lyrics really well.
Yeah.
So for me, if I'm having a hard time explaining to someone how I'm feeling, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Words aren't my strong suit. I mean, my lyrics on paper are great, but talking to people, I'm very blunt. I'm shy around women. I'm people like it doesn't seem like it. I'm nervous. I'm all over the place. On paper, lyric, hey, no problem. But so yeah, I get it.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna kind of jump into the first song. I have one picked out for you.
Okay.
And then we'll let you pick the next one, and then we'll go from there. I kind of want Brad to hear one or two before later. But the one I kind of picked out, no, I didn't hear it. I just went by the name was "Don't Wear Borrowed Shadows." So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about that one and kind of the story behind it, and then you can tell us a little more after we hear it.
That one is growing up. I've learned because I grew up in the church, and I've always had kind of a couch on my back. And one thing I've always learned is that it's okay to be a couch or have a couch and be like a therapist or be a friend. However, when it becomes a problem, when, for example, I've actually seen it happen. I've had people, they take on other people's problems and they come into your home and they turn into or bring those problems in. So the song "Don't Wear Borrowed Shadows," my wife has friends and I tell her I love her to life. Like, listen, remember, we don't have problems. I know you have friends, your friends have issues and your friends have problems. They have issues, but remember, they're their issues. You're an ear, you're there to pray for them, this, that, next, but they're their issues, not our issues. Don't wear their problems on your shoulders because we're connected. And then you start going all kind of crazy in the house. Be like, well, what's going on? Well, you didn't clean your dust yourself off before you came in the house because, we all have friends and I get it. But don't wear borrowed shadows. Take it with a grain of salt, give it to God, let it go. And then remember, your home is peaceful. So that's what that's about.
Very cool. I like that.
All righty. And
a lot of us could learn from that. A lot of our listeners and families could learn from that. So I appreciate you sharing that.
Yes, sir.
And like I said, I didn't listen to it. I just like the name of it. So I was like, hey, this is going to be first.
Go for it.
Everybody ain't living your story, but somehow they'll try to make you wear their pain. And if you ain't careful, you'll destroy something real, trying to fix problems that were never yours. This is a King Irvin production. She was happy at home, no passwords to hide, late night laughter, peace on both sides. But every lunch break, same bit of conversation. Friends talking trauma, lies and manipulation. Girl, check his phone, girl, men all cheat. Girl, don't trust nobody, they all play for keeps. Yeah, now she's staring at a good man sideways, punishing loyalty for another woman's heartbreak. Started turning soft kisses into interrogations, turning healthy love into investigations. No proof, no signs, no reason to fear, but borrowed insecurities whisper loud in the ear. Everybody bleeding don't mean you cut too. Everybody lying don't mean your love ain't true. Pain is contagious when you entertain it, and peace gets destroyed when suspicion invades it. Don't wear borrowed shadows, don't fight ghosts that ain't yours. Don't let outside storms come crashing through your doors. Just because they love broke don't mean yours gon' fall apart. Stop letting wounded people rewrite your partner's heart. Loyalty lives at home while you searching for betrayal. You can lose something heaven sent, listening to hell's detail. Yeah. Now the roles reverse. A man at the shop, listen to his boys while the engine noise knock, bro. She probably cheating, bro, women all the same, bro. If she too peaceful, she hiding something strange. Now we questioning the woman that been solid from the start, projecting other men's failures onto her heart. She cook, she pray, she stayed through the struggle, but now every conversation turning into subtle trouble. Checking locations, acting emotionally distant, creating division where there once was consistency. See, misery loves company, that's the dangerous part. Broken people reproduce brokenness through thought. Everybody carrying poison, wanna pour it in your cup. Everybody damaged by love, wanna convince you to give up. But everybody ain't your partner, and everybody ain't your fate. Sometimes the realest thing alive gets destroyed by outside hate. Protect your home, protect your peace. Testimony, this scars ain't your truth. Stop accusing faithful people for what somebody else did to you. If there's no smoke in your house, why you setting fires inside? Love can suffocate slowly when trust itself dies. A healthy relationship can be destroyed by unhealthy conversations. Be careful who's paying you in hell, because some people don't want healing, they want company in their chaos. And sometimes the person God sent to love you gets exhausted trying to defend themselves against battles they never created. Protect your peace, protect your partner, protect what's real. This is a King Irvin production.
All right. That was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Really good.
incredible lyrics. Very heartfelt, just like when you performed in Detroit. It's one really cool thing I hear is that your heart doesn't fade whether you're recording it or you're performing it live. The heart's there.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, your vocal range is impressive, man. Like I don't know how you hit those high notes, man.
Michael Jackson. I grew up in the Michael Jackson era.
I did too, but maybe I didn't practice enough. I guess. I don't know. It's not my God-given talent though. Mine. I'm on
Let's
the
hear it,
business
Brad.
side.
Let's hear it. Let's hear your version of it, Brad.
Woo, man, you do not want to hear it at all. We'll be losing subscribers faster than anything. Man. Now, if you want to talk to business, I can do that. But
well, Brad, I know you have to leave at 8:00, so why don't you tell everybody about this competition you're in? Give you a moment to spotlight that before you have to dip out. So we want to make sure that you're getting your recognition for everything you do.
Oh man, I appreciate that. So I've been entered in this competition. It's called Entrepreneur of Impact, and most of you, I'm sure, know who Damon John is from the Shark Tank. But this is his program. It's like a mentorship program, and it also is a fundraiser. So we have partnered with a nonprofit called Gen Youth, and what they do is they help give underprivileged school children the nourishment and the meals that they need at schools, and then they also provide like aftercare services so that they can live physically active lives. And so it's really just all about helping kids in that manner, and that really speaks to me. And I don't know anybody that doesn't want to help those people. I think that's a shame that in America we still have that as a problem. Hunger in general should not be a problem in countries like America, and certainly not for kids who have no power to do anything about it. So very near and dear nonprofit that speaks to me. What we're doing is we're raising funds and donations for that program. It also helps me to get my name and the company and the software, Music Mogul AI, out there. And if I win and I raise the most money, then I get to meet Damon John and give him my pitch, and you get like a 2-page feature in Entrepreneur Magazine, and you win some money and all that, which is great. But for me, it's really all about the kids and the donations. That's really why I'm doing it. I mean, if there's residual benefits, that's great. But that is really what we're doing. And we'll put the link here in the comments or on the feed here for you guys. But
I also dropped it in the comment already.
Okay, good deal. So that's it's. I've won my group. I had to win out of my group of 20. I won first place in that, and now I'm in the quarterfinals. So I'm basically competing with all the other first place winners around the country, and it's pretty fierce competition. I'm in 6th place right now. So we only have a day left on this. Right now, the votes count 2x in the donations. So if you guys you can vote for free once a day, but you can donate as well. But right now, everything counts 2x. So if you guys are able to do that, I would really appreciate it. And I know the kids would appreciate it as well. So, but I appreciate you kind of giving me the spotlight for a minute just to talk about that. So.
Oh, absolutely. You have so much you do for us here at the Scene Project. So I want to make sure everybody gets their spotlight. It's what we do here. It's a well-oiled family that we all play a crucial part in different components. And, you deserve to be recognized for that component you bring to the table.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a very dear nonprofit for me. Like I said, I had even already reached out to them previously before I started Music Mogul, and had been looking for other nonprofits to be able to contribute and to give back as we grow as a company. And so it made a lot of sense. But they saw the feature that the LA Times did on Music Mogul AI, and they reached out to me and said, hey, we saw this, and we think you'd be a great candidate to compete in this if you're interested. And of course, who wouldn't turn down the opportunity to pitch to Damon John? So had to take that. So
yeah, and we all decided when you were we all get to fly on the private jet that's flying you up. So it's a win-win for all of us.
Hey, I'm happy to take care of those around me for sure. That's what we have to do. And that is something that's so great about the Scene projects and the community that Bubba and you and everyone has created here. It's really a great community that gives back to each other, and just it's a nice family, and I love what we're building with this, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Oh yeah, we get connected so well, and just like we have all said this, once you've been on once, doesn't matter if you've been on Love Noise, Bubba's show, my show, whatever show you come on, it becomes a family. You're not, we're going to do whatever we can to promote artists and podcasters, whoever comes on to share, producers.
Yeah.
That's the only way this is going to work, is that, build up them little guys. Them signed artists are great. I'm not knocking them. But let's put a spotlight on them ones that have the talent, just ain't been spotlighted yet,
Yeah. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you're doing that. Like and share as well. If you've got another artist or someone that you feel would be a good fit for this show, we'd love to hear from you. You can put the comments below, and we check all those and respond to all the comments. So we'd love to hear from all of you. And so let's see. I know we've got a couple other songs real quick. I did want to just mention we are currently running a 14-day free trial for Music Mogul AI for all of the artists out there to the full stack of the software. There's no credit card up front, nothing like that. So you can just use the software for the full stack for 14 days without any commitment or anything. We may be opening up a 30-day for those who want to be part of our case studies. And I can elaborate a little bit more on that, maybe on our next call or next podcast. But highly recommend everybody, if you're having problems with the booking, the marketing, and the management functions for your music business, check it out. 14 days, doesn't cost you anything.
Hey, and Bubba's not here to pick on me, so this one is for Bubba. You don't want to study me.
Okay.
He would have got that jab in if he was here. I love him, but
yeah, and we also even offer consulting and mentorship services. The majority of artists that come into our ecosystem and that find out about the software, they really need us to do the consulting with them on the front end, because whatever you put into the software, it's going to amplify. And if you don't have your branding and your positioning and your pricing and all of that together and professionally positioned, it could hurt you because you're just running subpar materials at scale. So we offer that to everyone up front so that you can put your best foot forward and make that right first impression. You don't have to do that, but we highly recommend it. So you're kind of getting the human element, but you're also getting a software that gives you the systems and the infrastructure that you need to run your own business and that doesn't play favorites with other bands on a roster. And quite honestly, that you can run from your pajamas. So it's a very unique system and software that we've created that really doesn't exist anywhere today. And that also adds that consulting and mentorship at a very reasonable price to run your business. So anyway, just wanted to kind of throw that out there. If anybody is interested, you can go to musicmogulai.com.
And yeah, I don't partake in it, but he has a lot of stuff he offers. I'm not a musician either, so I'm not trying to get some tours. But
yeah.
And I do apologize. Earlier, you said you were a veteran, and I should have said it then, but I want to thank you for your service.
Absolutely, King. Yes.
I mean, a lot of what we do here at the Sassine Projects is we support veterans. We're a big part of OCVS, Operation Combating Veteran Suicide. It's just a little bit of what we do to try to give back,
Yeah.
And I'm going to take a moment because I do have a big show coming up this weekend. If you're in Missouri, in the Summersville area, and you're looking for something fun to do, come out to Captain Jack's Campground out here in Summersville. I am putting on a benefit for OCVS. I got artists coming out, music, vendors. It's going to be a little mini festival to help raise money for OCVS. So if y'all ain't doing anything and you need something to do, it starts at noon, runs till 10 o'clock. Come out and have some fun. But yeah, I want to thank you for the sacrifices you made for our country.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's that is one thing about the Scene Projects. Operating Combat Veteran Suicide has been a long-standing partner of the Scene Projects, and we will continue to work with them as much as we can to create awareness and to help others get the services and things that they need. Again, it's all just about family and taking care of each other here. So
we're all we got. We are all we got.
That's right.
Yep. And you can't be part of the change and gripe about what's going on if you're not willing to step up.
Exactly, that part.
Yeah, got to be part of the change we want to see in the world, and that's what I think we're all doing here. And that's it's a great community to be a part of. So yes, if you guys have not joined Midwest Original Music Organization as well, highly recommend you join that. There's so many benefits from our entire family and network of companies and benefits and everything. So highly recommend you guys just subscribe to the channel. We'll keep you in the loop with all the developments with everything. But yeah, let's I'm curious to hear, the rest of the tunes.
Shout out to Tia. Hi, Tia.
Hello, Tia.
Thanks for watching. So all right. This is your Russian roulette. It's your turn. What of the two songs left would you like to play? Do, do, do.
What do I have on there?
You have that one song and then the other song. No, you have Every Step Miracle and then Jesus Take the Wheel 2 remastered.
Do Jesus Take the Wheel. Jesus Take the Wheel. I wrote that. I was in Seattle, Washington. I was at a piano. I was the minister of music. So I had the key to the church. And I went down to the church because I wanted to pray. My brain, like I said, I'm schizophrenic, so I hear voices. And I went there because I wanted to pray. I never knew how to pray. I don't know how to pray. I go there to try to pray. I walked in and I sat down at the piano and I just started playing. And then words started forming. And Jesus Take the Wheel was formed. That's literally how that song came about. That was every song, every spiritual song that I have is a prayer. Every single one is literally me talking straight to Yahweh. Period. So go for it. The song speaks for itself, but that's how it was formed.
Nice.
I'm trying to do the right thing, but falling apart at the seams again. I need your help to see me through. The demons are on my trail, they're trying to make me fail. But Father, I know your word is true. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, 'cause the battle's already won. By your stripes I am healed, 'cause you're my doctor, and by your spirit it is done. Why did it take so long for me to decide to do what's right? Why couldn't I just push through the pain? When things got hard, I'd run while searching for answers in the storm. My grandma would call me stupid and dumb. Now I'm finally free, I'm ready to face the world. I'm trying to right all of my wrongs. I've got a new life deep inside my heart. I'ma put my truth in a song. I've come this far, I'm never turning back. This time it's for keeps. So Jesus, take the wheel. Through faith and prayer, I'm taking back what I lost. I'm gonna follow my dreams. So Jesus, take the wheel. I've been through the hurt and the pain. I weathered the storm and weathered the rain. I've been down to the pits of hell. I'm finally ready to fight. I'm taking back my life, and with the power of God, I will yell. I've come this far, I'm never turning back. This time it's for keeps. So Jesus, take the wheel. I'm taking back what I lost. I'm gonna follow my dreams. So Jesus, take the wheel.
Wow, that's incredible. Again, that vocal range. So is that an unreleased one?
No, it's released. It's out. It's Spotify. It's out there.
I tried
It's
to
out
find it.
It should be. I think it's on YouTube and Spotify. It might not be on Spotify, but I know it's on YouTube, Deezer.
Okay. Because I was looking on Spotify. I did not see it on Spotify.
Oh, okay, it might not have made it there.
Because I was going to screen share it on Spotify, but I couldn't.
Oh, okay. That song is dear. That one, the screaming, my vocal range. I had a very abusive mother, and because of the abuse, I was mute. I could not speak for a long time. So my first foster home, the first song that I was introduced to that I loved was Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. The screaming called me, and I learned every lyric, every song, everything. And I learned it. I learned it and I learned it. And that's when I found my voice. I would listen to it. And my foster mother put me in church because first I sat down to a piano and I started playing. I never took a lesson. I just started playing. They put me in church and I just started singing. And I started singing. I wasn't talking. I started singing. So my vocal range is because of Guns N' Roses. I heard Paradise City and I went crazy. I went crazy, literally. And every Appetite for Destruction was my album that literally broke whatever it was my mom did. And every single song, I am a rocker. I can do hip hop. I do hip hop. I do it all, but I am a rocker.
Wow, that's really cool. That's what kind of unlocked the magic for you.
It did. I am a screamer.
It was such an influential album for me too. You know, just there weren't a lot of bands out that were putting out double albums,
Right.
At that time. And
Mm-hmm.
Axl was at the top of his game.
He was. Axl. Yeah, he was.
I mean,
And you know that it was 2 months ago I found out that every song on there was about drugs.
Oh, really?
I was like, wait, because I did the drugs. I was like, wait, Mr.
Right.
Brownstone, huh?
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, it was that was the time, a snapshot in history for sure.
Oh yeah.
I mean, even Michael Jackson was still around during that time.
Yep.
He was pretty close to his prime as well around then.
Yep.
So.
Sure was.
Right.
Yep.
Well,
but Jesus
cool,
Take the Wheel, that was, and I'm not religious at all. I'm very, very spiritual. I believe in all the gods, all the universe, period. But because I was raised in the church, I would go there by myself. And that was my way of saying I was screaming, literally, take help. That I got another song called Lord Help Me Out. That was it. And I've been working on that song for years. And it just came out. And I was finally able to put it out. And then Bubba and y'all came through with it. I'm like, thank you. And I literally looked up to God. I was like, well, thanks, God. Like, took you about 35 years, but I appreciate you.
Right. At least there's an echo or something that's reaching somewhere.
It's reaching somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's very cool. Yeah, I love the chorus and everything behind that one too. That's such a big full sound, and you can tell you spent a lot of time and effort on putting that together.
So
thank you.
Did you produce these? Are these produced by you?
Yes.
I mean, your lyrics are amazing, but I'm interested in the production side of it since that's what I'm going to school for. It is phenomenal. I mean, it's
thank you.
Such an incredible song. Not just the lyrically, it's incredible, but the production and how smooth it goes. I mean, it's just incredible.
Thank you.
It's definitely one I'm gonna, especially since I got it downloaded on my computer. It's definitely gonna be one that gets played a lot when I do weddings and I do a lot of church functions. So it's definitely a lot of plays on this end of it. So, and that's
awesome. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, I try to do my part. I mean, like I said, I got my start as a DJ, so helping people out, promote their music. I mean, I don't have the experience Brad has, the 20 years, 20 plus years of it, but we all got to start somewhere.
Absolutely.
Keep living.
Man. Look,
Keep living.
Sometimes it just takes somebody giving you a chance. And I'm, was very lucky that somebody gave me a chance to get started. And, You never know how your decisions can impact other people's lives, man. So I think that's why we all got into music, is because there is that magic that is created with music and through music that really speaks to us. For me, it's better than therapy. It is my therapy in a lot of ways, and I think a lot of us, I know us three can relate to that, but I think that gets overlooked, and music is underappreciated as far as what it does from a mental health standpoint for a lot of people. I really appreciate the song that you made there, and I hope everybody else connects with that. And I think that's great that you're going to be playing it as well and spreading the love and the word for King.
Oh, absolutely. And you hit about music, that's exactly why I started my show, is I want people to see the healing in it.
Yeah.
There's powers in that. Harvard did a study back in 2021 that talked about that when you listen to music, your brain releases dopamine, and it literally motivates you, makes you sad. It does all that just by one song. And everybody's different. For me, I use music to go through my 5 stages of grief. When I went through a divorce, that is what I did. So, how it helps me is not necessarily this is how it has to be. It's going to help Irving different than it helps you. So I tell everyone, music is my love language. Everybody has this touch, song, physical. No. You could write me a song and I'd be putty in your hands.
I can relate to that too, man. Well, I did just want to say thank you guys for having me on. King, great to see you again.
Great to see you too, Brad.
I do wish you all the best in the world, and I really wish I could stick around, but I do have an appointment coming up here that's even late at night. But as a business owner, we don't stop working at 5 or 6 o'clock. So,
what is stopping?
What is stopping?
Yeah, right.
We don't do 9 to 5s. We do 9 to nevers.
9 until we close our eyes.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for the conversation and the tunes, King. Definitely looking forward to seeing your progression, and we'll be keeping up with you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate you, Brad. Appreciate you.
All right. Yeah.
And hi, boss lady. There's the boss lady herself. Bubba's boss, anyways.
That's right.
That's Bubba's boss right there. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Mr. Starks.
That's right. She's the big boss.
She's the big boss.
He tries to play tough, but we know that's who.
We know.
That's right. She's the top brass.
We got to give her a shout out. She just graduated too. So
that's right.
Congratulations,
Danielle. I saw that on social media, on Facebook. I think it was. So.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a nice feat for sure. So, well, great, guys. Thank you so much. I will catch up with you guys a little bit later. And King, keep up the good work, my friend.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
And thank you again for your service.
Talk to you later, buddy.
All right.
See you next week.
All right. That's right. Bye, guys.
Yeah. I've never done it. It was just me and the artist. So let the fun begin, right? So I know we had talked in Detroit. I had to think where we were for a moment. And why don't you tell a little bit about what that experience was like, being able to walk across the Midwest Talent Award, and talk about how that felt for you in that moment.
Man, first of all, the ride there, y'all, this is what I love about the Scene Project, what Bubba has started, what y'all are doing, and what people like y'all have done is taken people that are not seen and spotlighted them. The ride there in my head, I'm going to perform in Motown. The OJs, Michael Jackson, Smokey Robinson, the Ford. I'm going to walk across a stage in a place where legends, giants, and listen, something bad had happened literally the night before on the way to Detroit. We it got to the border. I did not know. I've never been to Detroit in my life, and I've never been to Canada. In Detroit and Canada, they're like literally right next to each other. Had no clue. Got to the border, and it was the U.S. toll and the Canada toll, and I was like, I got to pay to be in the U.S., so I just paid the thing and went through. And it was an accident because we got a hotel, and the guy's like, "No, you actually got a hotel in Canada." It's like, "Oh, my bad. Well, we need to turn around." So we went to go turn around. He's like, "Just go through customs, let him know it's an accident, and turn around." Well, there was an incident. I had somebody with me that brought some contraband. So when we got to customs, we got held up for like 8 hours. We all had to get on the ground. I had my family and my daughter, my 11-year-old. We were in cuffs at customs in Canada. Mind you, me and my child had just watched Medea's Final Destination or Family Destination. And the part in the movie where Madea is about to go off and Bam was like, you can't do that here. That's going off in my head because I can't move because I see my baby. Well, eventually they let us go because, well, they had to because it wasn't ours. 9 hours later, we get out of there and we get to, well, we slept in the car. We got to where we were supposed to go. We got to Bubba, and we were at the Airbnb. We got to the spot, and we performed. Still, I was excited the whole way. Even, I'm tired. Mind you, we tired. Like,
and you could see that. And you could see that. You could see the tiredness. But it's like when you first went up there for rehearsal, or not rehearsal, but sound check.
Yeah.
You could see it. But then, like, the way you perform, and this is why I said what I said earlier, is you could see that you were tired. But the moment you got up there and you even just did that sound check, it was like you got your second burst of energy.
Yes. The magic is just, it was there. It was there. There was no stopping. You know, we got it. It was phenomenal. The fact that we were there, period, that we got there through everything, it was magical. Mind you, I come from literally, y'all know my story. I come from foster care. I come from the orphanage. I come from the streets. I come from literally trauma. And to be seen, to be in Motown, to be performing something that, and with my better half, man, look.
Man, the energy you two have together, though.
Oh my God. Listen, I gotta throw this in there. I met her. I just got divorced, and she was going through a divorce. I met her on a karaoke app, a Facebook karaoke app, the Smule app. It was The Voice. Never seen her, just heard the voice. We stayed on the phone till 5 o'clock in the morning. I told her I'm coming. I was living in a hotel. I'd been there for like 6 months. I said, I'm coming. She's like, no, you're not. Like, I'm coming. You're going to be my wife. We're going to do this music thing, and that's going to be it. On the 25th of this month is our 2-year wedding anniversary.
Well, happy early anniversary. I had to think about what day it was.
Well, today is actually her birthday. We celebrated
tell her happy birthday.
Yep. Today is the Goddess Sheina's birthday. So y'all go on her page, Facebook, the Goddess Sheina, and go get her music, the Goddess Sheina, and download it all platforms. It's her birthday. Yep. So yeah, Detroit was fun.
Oh yeah. As someone that I didn't perform, but just as someone that I love music. Obviously I wouldn't be a DJ. I wouldn't be, growing up, it was strictly, my mom did strictly country. I ain't gonna lie. But growing up, after that, my sister found the 80s, and
Mm-hmm.
I found a love for all music. And, you know, you talk about that. You know, for me, it wasn't just a Motown. It was, on the flip side of it, the bands like ICP. ICP got their start there. You know, it was Eminem. You know, it was that kind of stuff for me. You know, it's, man, I'm gonna go. I wasn't even expecting to be nominated, and let alone come home with something. You know, and I believe that it's because of the heart we have, and you see this with you, the heart we have in our everyday life. It doesn't affect who we are. It shows. We don't have to say, I'm a great guy, because I say I'm a great guy. When people encounter, and that's what I love about the independent scene right now, is that people have that heart and that one-on-one, that they've not been manipulated yet by the record labels and the managers, and people are able to be true to who they are.
Definitely. It's unfortunate that because of the past, you know, a lot of the greatest groups got dealt a bad hand because of the record labels, which is why so many people are independent today. But being independent, you stay true to yourself, and you know, you can either take me how I am or leave me alone, because this is who we are, and this is how we're gonna be.
Absolutely. So we're gonna get to that last song you got. We'll still talk after. I'm not rushing, but I want to go ahead and give that song some spotlight. And that was, let me find my spot. I scrolled through banners. Every Step Miracle.
Every step I take is a miracle.
Okay? Let me change that name real quick, because it just said Every Step Miracle. On the file. So let me change that real quick. You said every step I take is a miracle?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I just want to fix it and get it right. We're going to push it out there. I want to make sure we get it right.
I appreciate that.
All righty. Save that. All right. And this is Every Step I Take is a Miracle by King Irving Jr. Or Middleton Jr., I'm sorry.
When I look back, I shouldn't be here, but I am. I remember cold nights with no place to go, boxes in the hallway, nowhere to call home. Silence got loud, faith felt thin, but something inside said don't you give in. No paper sign, no doors inside, just a broken prayer in the middle of the night. But I kept being kind when it didn't make sense. Didn't know heaven was building my defense. Didn't see it coming, didn't understand how a blessing finds you with no master plan. One conversation, one open door, turn everything around forevermore. Every step I take is a miracle. Every breath I breathe is a miracle. I was down so low, now I'm standing tall. Didn't see the way, but he made it all. No application, no place in line, but grace showed up right on time. I shouldn't be here, but here I stand. Every single step was in his hands. We lost the place, yeah, everything fell through, but I kept my heart right, kept my spirit true. Didn't chase people, didn't beg or plead, just planted love like a mustard seed. Word of mouth turned into a key, opened up a door that was made for me. No credit check, no waiting list, just favor falling like this. I didn't force it, didn't push the line. God moved mountains in his own time. What looked like loss was a setup for more. Now I'm walking through a brand new door. Every step I take, yeah, is a miracle. It's a miracle. Every breath I breathe, oh, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. I was down so low, now I'm standing tall. Didn't see the way, but he made it all. No application, no place in line, but grace showed up right on time. I shouldn't be here, but here I stand. Every single step was in his hands. I didn't earn it, I didn't plan it, I didn't see it coming, but mercy found me. Grace surrounded, love came running. When I had nothing left to give, he still made a way to live. Every loss turned into gain, every drop turned into rain. Every step I take, it's a miracle. From the ashes now I rise again. I'm living proof he writes the end. No application, no place in line, but heaven stamped it right on time. I shouldn't be here, but here I stand. Every single step was in his hands. If you're walking and you're still breathing, that's your miracle. Every step. This is a King Irvin production.
Man, I'm probably going to sound like a repeated broken record over here, but that vocal. And I went ahead and I screen shared, guys. This is a Spotify. Go check him out. Go follow him. Help get his music out there. You know, that's what this takes. It's going to take one of us helping everybody along the way. Share it. Share it out there. I hit the wrong button, sorry. But no, man, incredible. I tell you what, as a songwriter, I would love to collab with you.
Sure, of course. Of course.
The way you put your heart, and that's what I love. I love that. There's a lot of independent artists, like I was saying earlier, that pours that heart in there. You know, I'm learning a lot in school, and that you can't fake. You can auto-tune everything. But the heart ain't going to come, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion. I'm not knocking the people that use it. But I like it when the voice is natural and you don't have to auto-tune it, where, you know, you have one of them voices where it's not what you would expect. It really ain't. I mean, the range you have, you can do soul. You did a little bit of soul. I would call it soul the night of the Detroit event. You know, to me, that was very soulful. And, you know, then you have these other songs that you're doing that are, you know, I've not heard a bad song from you. Let's just say that. But I want to thank you for coming on tonight and being on the show and letting us hear this incredible music and the talent that you have. You know, this was Love Noise, but I would also extend an invite for you to come on to Soul Impact, How Music Saved Us. And we talked. We just ain't been able to connect. We'll make it happen. But, man, I want to help you every way I can. And if that means sharing, you get a new song, you share it out. And if I see it, I'll share it. That's what I try to do. I try to share artist music, especially because, like I said, that's the way y'all get your spotlight. The authenticity behind that, Bubba talks about that. Being real to who we are. And, your heart, them lyrics, the song itself, the way you produced it, the song wouldn't be the same if you hired somebody to produce it or even perform it, because they wouldn't know the heart you want to put into it. Yeah, they would do a really good job. I'm not saying they wouldn't.
Right.
But you're able to fine tune it to what you want. And you have such an incredible gift.
Thank you. You know what helps? That particular song was literally, we were, and Bubba knows this, we were part of a homeless program and they were stealing from the company. So we got put out of the home. Somebody that I was nice to, that was also nice to my daughter, found out we was moving, gave word to somebody they knew, and the home that I'm sitting in front of right now, we didn't have to, no credit check, no place in line, nothing. They said, come on in, for this right here. And even let me work on it to take some off the deposit or whatever. So that's the home. That's where that song came from. Literally, we were homeless, but we didn't have to wait for a credit check, no place in line, nothing. It was from one home straight into the next.
That's awesome and incredible. So, see, that's stories. That's the stories that I love to hear. That, you have these artists and, sometimes they don't put their heart on it. And I'm not knocking them. They're talented regardless. But to me, what makes the song is when you can relate,
Yeah.
From what we talked in Detroit and what we've talked tonight, it's just your story and the vibe and energy that you bring. It's true. It's true. You don't manipulate yourself to try to be someone you're not. And to me, I truly appreciate that. You were the same now as when we talked in Detroit, when we messaged on Facebook. You're the same. You're not one of those that aren't true.
I appreciate that. I couldn't be anything else. I'm me.
So why don't you, one last time before we end this thing, tell everybody where they can find you at, platforms, website, whatever you got. Why don't you plug that all in so we can make sure everybody knows where to find you?
I am King Irvin Middleton Jr. on Facebook, King Irvin Middleton Jr. On pretty much all platforms, I'm King Irvin Middleton Jr. YouTube, Spotify. My Instagram is at Raquan Healing, which is RAQUANHEALING. But all of it is connected to my Facebook. But mostly, just if you Google me, King Irvin, or just actually Google Irvin Middleton Jr., and everything will show up. All my books. I'm also an actor on Tubi, Sneaky Links, and the games we play. I do a little bit of everything. So you can find me everywhere. And if you see me in the street, come say hi. Please, we're people. We're artists, just like everybody else. So you can find me everywhere. Everywhere. Turn on your radio, open up a book, watch the movies, coming to you. But my goal, I want to be on GQ magazine on the cover. So, because I'm also a fashion model too, y'all. So, coming at you.
Well, you're shooting for the stars already, buddy, and you have the talent to do it. Again, I want to thank you and y'all. This has been your nightly or weekly episode of Love Noise. Sorry, I'm not as well put together as Bubba, but he's been doing this a lot longer than me. I would say don't tell him that I said that, but he's going to see it eventually.
You've done a great job. You've done excellent.
I'm really good at pre-recording the episodes. But thank you, Dan. I really enjoyed the conversation and the energy you brought. I would love to get with you and get you on my show, and so we can go deeper into your story.
Sure.
But guys out there watching, make sure you go follow him. And if you on his YouTube, whatever he's got, you'll follow. And if you ain't liked, follow and subscribe. Make sure you do that to our channel as well. We love you guys. Until next time, we're going to wrap this up tonight.
They say the music industry is open now, but if you're an independent artist or a DJ trying to scale, you know the truth. The gatekeepers didn't disappear. They just moved behind a curtain of data and consolidation. Hello, my name is Brad Stewart. I'm the founder of Music Mogul AI and Stewart Entertainment Agency. For 20 years, I sat at every seat at the table as a booking agent, a publisher, a publicist, a business manager, a consultant, and even as a mentor. I've worked with over 300 artists, from hungry up-and-comers to Grammy winners. After the world stopped in 2020, I went looking for the tools to run my agency for this new world. However, I found nothing that fit. Everything was fragmented. Every team was disconnected. And while the major labels were building monopolies to crush the middle class of music, the rest of us were left with spreadsheets and prayers. That's why I built Music Mogul AI. But I didn't want to just build another productivity tool. I wanted to build an architecture, a way for the independent musicians, the bands, and the DJs to move with the same efficiency and intelligence as a major label, but without selling their soul. We've taken 2 decades of high-level industry strategy and fused it with a proprietary AI to create a central nervous system for your career. It's the efficiency that I needed with Stewart Entertainment Agency, now refined into a weapon for you. But here's the catch. Music Mogul AI isn't for everyone. We aren't a mass market subscription service. We are a premier tech-forward partner. Our consulting is baked into the software because tools don't win wars. Generals do. We are hand-selecting a limited cohort of artists and DJs who are ready to stop playing industry and start building an empire. We are licensing this technology even to major agencies next year. But for right now, the advantage belongs to the independents. If you're tired of the fragmentation and you're ready to reclaim your time and your trajectory, click the link below, apply to join Music Mogul AI's ecosystem, and let's stop asking for a seat at the table and start building our own. I'll see you on the inside.